Well, it's warm and breezy out there, so if you've been trying to enjoy the outdoors for your Good Friday, it's not a perfect day with those winds across the area. You can see we also have some clouds kind of lingering across the area as well. 70s, even some 80s across the area, and those winds, they're going to stick with us throughout the day and into the evening as well. As you can see, current winds right around the teens to 20s in terms of the wind speed this afternoon. Some gusts up to 30 plus miles an hour will continue to be possible. We've seen already a couple gusts, around 30 to 35 miles an hour across the area. So they're going to continue to stick with us as you head into the evening for your Good Friday. Notice those winds, they stick around. It's not until later tonight that they start to calm down by 1 in the morning. So we'll see those winds stick around for any evening plans. The other thing you need to be aware of is we do have a severe weather risk for this evening. Now, there is a couple of the models that are showing that we could have some showers and storms later this afternoon into this evening, and we're going to be keeping a close eye on that. Right now, we're at a 2 out of 5 in terms of the outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. This is for the potential that any sort of strong severe storm that does develop, and this isn't a guarantee we see widespread activity, but if any of these were to develop, they would produce some large hail, probably up to, let's say, $half, maybe ping pong ball sized hail, and then winds up to 60 miles an hour. Now, there is also a low-end tornado threat. It's not zero, but it's just something to keep in mind. It is a low tornado threat for us across the area, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. Here's a look at that Futurecast radar as we start to dive into the forecast of what we could see. Notice around 7 o'clock this evening and onward, there's a couple of these little discrete cells that develop with the Futurecast models. And keep in mind, this is one of many models that we look at, so it's not going to be perfect. Don't look at the area and think that's exactly what's going to happen. It's just a good output to show us what we could see. Notice by this evening, this one's starting to show that we could see maybe some scattered thunderstorms across the area, and these may have a severe threat. So just something to be mindful of. I wouldn't cancel those plans for today or even this afternoon, early evening, but if you have plans later on tonight, just keep an eye on the forecast. Stay here with us here at the 5 News Weather Impact Center and watch the latest updates. So in case we see any of this activity, it will continue into the overnight hours, and then we see another round make its way into early Saturday morning. I'll be here tomorrow morning to let you know the very latest. Weather impact alert for your Easter weekend, Saturday into Sunday, and we're going to be watching the potential for some strong to severe storms and also the potential for some flooding. Of course, download the 5 News mobile app. We'll have the latest details there. But here's a look at that severe weather risk, kind of similar to today. It's a 2 out of 5, widespread across the area. We're going to be watching Saturday morning. There's a chance for storms, and then additional storms could develop. Now, all of these aren't going to be necessarily strong and severe, but there is enough of a risk that we want you to be mindful of as we head into overnight Saturday, early Easter Sunday morning. Here's a look at the Easter Sunday outlook, still in a 2 out of 5, 1 out of 5 further to the west, so we can't rule out additional strong to severe storms being possible. Again, it's going to be a tricky forecast over the next, let's say, 48 to 72 hours. We're watching the chance for storms this afternoon and evening for today into your Easter weekend. And this is one of those things. It's a big holiday. There's all sorts of outdoor plans that people are wondering about, and we just want to let you know, stay tuned to the forecast for full details. There may be a couple of breaks between rounds of storms that we get that you may be able to do some activities outdoors, but even then, if we have heavy rainfall, you may just want to fully move those into an indoor environment, just because if we have enough heavy rain, then it's going to be kind of a miserable, soaky experience if you're outdoors for the Easter egg hunts on Sunday.
I really hate that the severe storms come on the weekend. Like, why couldn't we get it during the week? We're already inside for work anyway.
Oh, yeah.
My goodness. Do you have Easter plans?
So I'm hoping to take Sunday off and enjoy that with some friends and family.
Nice.
But of course, if there's strong severe storms, that
You might
may
just need to
change.
be here anyway.
Might need to be here. So one of those weekends.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans?
I do. I'm going to church with the rest of our news reporters, and then we're getting brunch. So hopefully it's not, I mean, it's probably going to be damp, but we'll bring our umbrellas. So.
Probably so. We'll want the raincoat for Sunday morning.
For sure. Well, thanks, Josh. All right, you guys.